From the Library of Congress in Washington, D.C.
In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. When I was a child, I remember the excitement of watching on television the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, Cinderella. It's the only musical that Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote specifically for television. It was originally broadcast in 1957 and was watched by 100 million people, and it was a live broadcast. Imagine 100 million people all watching the same program at the same time, live. The television show was remade twice, in 1965 and later in 1997. And to give you an idea of the number of people that watch a live television show now, in 2013, the show 30 Rock was broadcast live and was watched by a little less than 5 million people. So that's extraordinary, the influence that television had over our generations of that time. And also, it shows how beloved and important were Rodgers and Hammerstein, as they still are today. Now, Cinderella is a fairy tale that has gone through many permutations, but for most of us, this musical version is the quintessential rendering of the show. And the score is one that is truly one of my favorite scores. And what I have in front of me is one of the songs. It's the first song that Cinderella sings in the show, and it's called In My Own Little Corner. This lyric sheet of Oscar Hammerstein's contains the entire lyric for In My Own Little Corner typed. It's his final lyric. He probably worked on it and had worksheets as he did with my favorite things, but this is the finished lyric, which is neatly typed and given to Richard Rodgers, so he has a clear rendering of what it's supposed to be. Now, underneath this typed lyric is the rhythm of what these words would become. Now, it just so happens that these rhythms are the exact rhythms that Richard Rodgers ended up using for the final song, and sometimes it is not the melody that comes first in inspiration to a songwriter, but as part of the process, they have to figure out what the rhythm should be. And in the case of this song, Rodgers seems to have come up with the rhythm first, and that gave him the inspiration afterwards for the melody. So there are many different ways that a song can come into existence. And in this one, we have this rhythm, which goes like this. Da 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 da. That's the exact rhythm that he used in the song. Now, when you turn over this sheet, on the back is the melodic idea for the song. It's almost identical except for the first note. It's the only thing he changed. This is what he has here in the key of C, which is probably the key that was comfortable for him to sing in. Now, the published music is in the key of F, and there's the one change of the opening note, which went from it became da da da. Now here it is in the key of F with the lyric. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be.
This has been a presentation of the Library of Congress. Visit us at loc.gov.